Hey, second job here. Hey, internet, YouTube, what's going on? Twitter. Got a new product that I'm using currently. When things are good, I don't have to use it. But for a back problem or a traction problem, there's a little guy on TV all over the internet, cable, named Dr. Ho. He's got a belt, compression belt, that the chiropractors use in their offices. And actually, I was going to buy a Dr. Ho belt, but I didn't want to pay $200, $300 for a Dr. Ho belt. You can find a few of those Dr. Ho belts on Amazon. They're pretty cheaper, but they also had ones that are knockoffs. But this is the one I found, called a spinal air traction device. It has heating. Dr. Ho belt does not have heating in it. As you can see, there's areas that it treats, and some people have a concern here in this area, the lower lumbar region. And here's the things that it does. If you can see, I got to focus a little bit. Provides uplifting traction and decompression of the spine, stabilizes the lower back, super for back, chronic and acute back problems, ideal for long drives and airline flights, which is true. Here's the box. Oh, there it is. It's behind us. You see an example of a person with back problems. And the product actually looks like this. This is how it looks. Dr. Ho belt is similar to this. This is a different color, of course. You have the little device to let the air out and in. And this is the device that actually lets the air inside the belt. You use a pump to do so. And this part back here in the back is the heat component of that device. And you see these little ridges here, that's where the air fills in. So I'll show it to you now. Got a handy dandy travel case here. Turn it around a little bit. So when you go to chiropractor's office, which I've done a couple of times, I've got a handle on it. This is the actual pump. The handle, this part goes into the belt component, and these little holes will attach to the rubber part here, and you just use a hand pump device like this. This one's called the Hailicare back belt. My opinion is much better than the Dr. Ho belt. You get more for your money. So in the chiropractor's offices, when I was going, you got three things that they would do. First thing was ice to control the swelling of your sore disc or back. Then they would do there's ice. There's decompression, where they put you a belt around above your waist and a belt below your waist, and the machine, the table opens up, and the two different components that you're separated, it opens you up. It spreads you like this, right? Spreads you like this for a few seconds and then it relaxes. That's what this belt does. That's the component here. And the third component that I went to was called cold laser therapy. It's some kind of European thing that was done years before it got over here. Only professional athletes did it, but I got an example of it. They put a cold laser. That therapy worked for me very, very well, and it got my back to where it is now, which is pretty good. So this is the thing that I use to keep it under control, keep it normalized. So you have the air chambers here. There's your heat component here. It does come out if you want to take it out. If I don't want to take it out, I'll keep it in. It soothes the back. You can see how it looks. And you would put the belt on, of course, which I won't do. That's not what I do here. I'm strictly about the product, baby. You can see me pump it up, take this part out. You hear that air flow in there. just pump it up. You can see it moving, expanding. You just remove that part there. And the belt is now in the region where it's at. And you put it on, this becomes rigid and firm. Of course, it's got to be on your waist. It's got to be on your waist. If you want heat, you attach it here and you let the heat soothe your back. I love the product. Can't say too much about it, but I love it. It helps. That's why I like to do this type of stuff. Anybody having issues with their back. And I'm going to give another cautionary tale. If you've seen the chiropractor and it's helped you, if you're not a candidate for surgery, I do recommend that you, as a back pain person, seek all the options you can before using a belt like this, because I saw a lot of options outside of medication. And when I was told it was this issue, I went to a chiropractor who specialized in this type of therapy, and it helped me immensely. So you just deflate it like this. You see it deflating. And that's basically it. So again, I love the product. Don't forget to heed my warning about if your back is severely injured from trauma or from auto accidents, or mine is more sports injury type injury. So I was able to recover back from the minor stuff that occurred in my injury. Here's the accessories you get with this product as well. You can see the heat component. And there's an extender for people with extra large waists. A little junk in the trunk there, or junk in the waist. And here's the component for the heat to plug it up if you want to. Yeah. So yeah, like anything else, you got to consult a physician. I've also, with my condition, I consulted an actual back surgeon who did not recommend surgery to me. Then I sought out my chiropractor, who was a specialist in the deal. He and his wife does knees primarily. Oh, my EC just kicked on. And he was a specialist for back pain. He had an office full of elderly patients, and of course a few athletes, professional and as well as high school, college athletes. And he helped people immensely, helped me to get where I'm at. So this product, let me give it another shot, is excellent. Once you've done your due diligence on your therapy to find out exactly what's going on with you, with the x-rays and the professionals and the consults, those things you have to get done first before you can actually get a product for this to work for you. You just don't have a back problem and buy one of these things. I don't recommend it. But again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button at the bottom somewhere here. You can like my video, you can share my video. I love it when you do that. I've grown, I appreciate the growth, and I got more coming. Have a good day, guys.